Hello. I am Mystic Orange, and you're listening to Talking in the Shadows. This is video hashtag 224. Um, so I'm gonna talk about the first special of Winx Club. And I think it's probably the worst of the specials. I've already covered the other three, so make sure to check out my previous videos on them. You can check it in my playlist. It will be there. And make sure to check out my community tab. Sometime I will put there something. And also check out my shorts as well, video shorts. I already posted one today, so uh, get yourself entertained. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like, share, and subscribe, and let's go. I think I really don't like this special. I think who thought condensing 26 episodes in one special would be a good idea? I think I can pass the other three, because not more. At least one special would be like less episode, but this really shows like how rushed it is. Like that's my whole thought in the specials in general. Like you're not missing out anything. The only good thing is the songs, and like you can listen to songs without the specials. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the special, especially this one. It's really like terrible, like how it's all rushed. I'm missing out a lot of key points. I honestly think they missed a mark with this special in general. I would say the best thing about this special is Layla in general. I think she's a massive improvement for these specials. Like, I enjoy her presence and making this show, good. But I think the story still could be improved, in some areas. I have exact same opinion on the Lord Darkar as I do with the Ray one. I find him really boring. I wish he was like the Focus version. I think the Focus version is probably my favorite of Lord Darkar. He was kind of funny and charismatic, so I enjoyed him. I have to say, I'm not a fan of the outfits that both Bloom and Layla wore. The outfit that Bloom wore in the courtyard, and then like what Layla wore in the nursing room, it just didn't look good for me. I wish they stuck with the original for those things. So I don't think I like the Trixers how they get the glue mix. It just doesn't look good. In the original, it looks so much better with the black silhouette and like how it wraps around the arm and stuff. Like when they get a glue mix, it feels like they're having pain or something. But it's really weird how it looks in this version. Like you can see the skin and stuff. Like it doesn't look as good. The animation, it looks a bit weird. And I also don't like that they skipped the part where like they're fighting off the gods. It just feels a bit rushed and like not much thought went into it. And I also don't like how Lord Darkar just convinces them. I think they could have thought this way much better. Like I don't know. One thing I will say, I do like the outfits, like the Bloom, Layla, and Stella wear in this survival outfits. They do look nice. I think the colors they don't clash. I think the brown helps not to clash with each other. Like like the Bloom shirt and like Stella's scarf and like the thing that Layla wears around her leg. The colors don't get too busy, and I think it is nicely placed. Um, it's not like how Bloom's outfit was or Layla one in the nurse. It's nicely cooperated, not too clashing, and the brown helps it feel practical and nice. So that's how I feel about the outfits. It's much more better. I think Stella's one is probably my favorite out of the three, though. I think her outfit looks really good. So I don't like that they changed some of the Pixies the titles. Like first of all, they changed Lockett to Pixie of Direction. I can understand that because really she doesn't do much with portals in general. Only in the movie, but like that's about it. Her main thing is direction, so I can see that for her. But I don't like that they changed Amori's one. Like she was the Pixie of Love. Her outfit represents the goddess of beauty and love. She's representing Aphrodite, so she's the pixie of love, not pixie of feelings. It just sounds so stupid. And also don't like how they returned to Layla chanting her name. It just wasn't good. I don't like how that was really annoying to hear them chant Layla's name. No. Mm-mm. Honestly, just stick to the original, especially Amori. Not good. I also don't like what Tune says to Musa. I think, she says you rock, and I think that's not something I would imagine Tune would say. I feel like the writers haven't done their research. Tune is supposed to be the uppity archetype, like she's the she's all about manners and etiquette. She wouldn't go you rock. I feel like the writers did not understand the Pixies whatsoever. Like the personalities do not match. Um, they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be the tropes. Like Lockhart's supposed to be the scary one. Amori's supposed to be the about love, and Tune's supposed to be about manners. They just did not understand the Pixies whatsoever. Like this is really stupid. Really, oh my god, just do your research, Nickelodeon. This is so stupid. Honestly, just no. We get to see Helia a bit. I don't mind Helia. He's pretty decent, I think. Although I do think like Flora and Helia's friendship, you know, it wasn't as well developed as the original. So I do feel like it's a bit not well written. So yeah, I do think they missed out on a lot of character development, not just with Helia, but a lot of characters like Jared and Musa or Tekna, like figuring out Avalon and stuff. There's so many things they missed out, which is really crucial. I wish they didn't do that, because I think they add to season two really well, like Sky's parents and stuff. So yeah, I do have a beef with this is special in general, for making season two feel a bit rushed. I will say that the show kind of mispronounces Layla's name. The original is Aisha. They pronounce it as Aisha, but the correct pronunciation is Aisha. Um, the spelling of Ayesha, that's what you pronounce as Aisha. Um, so Aisha, Aisha, Aye. Um, I know this because it's both part of my culture. Fun fact, Layla is also part of my culture, so I do have a say in this. Yeah. I'm used to calling her Layla. I think I'm used to Farkas and Ray calling her Layla, so I'm always seeing her name as Layla. So that's my thoughts on correcting the pronunciation. One thing I will say that I'm disappointed is the disclusion of Charmix. I think I, I think the transition from Winx Magic Winx to Charmix, as in the brooches, there was character development for these characters. Um, so I'm really disappointed that they excluded that. It just feels, um, I'm not satisfied with it. It truly feels hollow to me. I don't think I'm satisfied with this special purely for this reason. Um, the why would you disclude this Charmix and the amazing character development for other characters? It's just not enough. Just not enough for everyone. Even for Bloom or Layla, even they don't get enough. I think this is the dumbest part of this whole special. It really shows like they really don't care. So what happens is that Lord Darker is Avalon. That's the most dumbest part ever. Like in the original, there was three characters. You had Lord Darker, you had a fake Avalon, and the real Avalon. But but in this special, it doesn't make sense. Like if we're gonna have this continuity, in the in season three there's Avalon, and then in the movie there's Avalon. So I think this is the most dumbest part of the special. It just shows like the writers really haven't researched anything. They didn't care. This just rush job, and it just shows like they really didn't care about our show that perfecting it. It just no. I'm not satisfied with this. I will say I kind of miss some characters from like that were in season two that I wish were included, like Amencia and like sponsors. Remember them and like wrong writers like and who else? Jared. I wish they were included or some way. Like um especially Amencia and sponsors because they kind of rule Downland and like I remember like thinking about like season five, where they're like all the kings and queens, and I'm always thinking where's Amencia, where's sponsors? They're supposed to be like the royalty from Downland, so why aren't they included in these like royal meetings? So yeah, I think I would have loved if they were included in some way. I feel like the writers like forgotten about them. I really love seeing the Winx's magic wings in this version. It really looks really beautiful, and I think Layla she looks really beautiful in her transformation. This might be controversial, but I think I prefer Layla's this version of transformation than I do from the original, mainly because I think her water power seems incorporated in her powers in her transformation, and also I think both Layla and Bloom share the same background in the original, so I would appreciate it like the original had like a pink background for her because she is Morphic's fairy, so I would have loved that for her. But I do really like her design. The watery is so beautiful, and everyone else's one just does great. So yeah, I think Layla, she's the best. Love her. Yeah. So remember when like in Winx Club where Techna would fight off the T Rex. Um, Do you remember when Musa and Flora joined forces to fight these other guys? Do you remember Stella trying to like solve a puzzle so Layla and Stella could go in and fight? Do you remember that? Remember the specialist coming in to help? Yeah. In this version, nothing is happening. Like um, they just create a portal. Like Stella doesn't even have her part. It really, um, honestly, you're better off without the special. Just really stupid. I really hate every minute of this. Like discrediting our girls. It looks like we have another dumb part of this special. You know the bit where like Sky is trying to bring Bloom back. I hated the part where she is like, "You saved my life once." When was that? We don't have that scene where Bloom is trying to save Sky's life in Red Fountain, because that's what it's supposed to be about. And I think my closest thing that I could think of is like, in the third special when Bloom saved Sky from like those those Army of Decay. So yeah, that's my thought. Or like, okay, but it's so stupid. Like also the flashback wasn't really that good. So yeah, it trash. I hated that. Honestly, that's it for today. I think I've made my point of like what I feel about the special. Like some parts were stupid, like and also like uh, it really was a dumb idea to have like 26 in one episode, and like we missed out a lot of good details, like and good moments for these characters. Honestly, you're better off not watching these specials. The only good thing I think that is great about it is probably the transformation, the theme song. But you could just watch those. I don't have to put up with the scrap. Honestly, that's my thoughts for the specials. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day.